Hello buddy, this is Epic here, and welcome to my all-new comic call number 1. Yes, that is right, this is my first comic call of the brand new series / volumes of comic calls. All-new comic call number 1. This is going to be great. I have a great haul for you guys, and actually, an unplanned haul. I had no clue this was going to happen, because I wasn't planning on getting comics, but as of 2 days ago, some stuff went down. Actually, someone in my family got me comics and they messed up. They got me free comics, and then they messed up and got me the wrong issues. They got me 2 issues that I didn't have the issue beforehand, and I wasn't planning on getting some of the issues either. So one of the issues either. So I had to end up going down, and then I got 3 more comics. So I got 6 comics here to show you guys. I got a cool variant, which you can see already, and some cool books. We got a brand new series here. I actually have the first 2 issues of this new series too, so you know the first 2 books, as you can see already. And we're going to get right into it. I was not planning to get this series, but I will explain the story once I get to the second issue of why I was not. But anyway, as you can see, the first issue of this haul is Deadpool and the Mercs for Money, issue number 1, and it is also the Scotty Young variant. This is great. This is a great Scotty Young variant. I was gonna get the regular cover, and I really like the variant cover. They also did a blank cover, and I forget what the other cover was. But I saw the Scotty Young variant. I was like, I don't get. This is actually only my second Scotty Young variant, I think. No, wait, it's my third, because I think, yeah, I got the Star Wars one. I think this is like my third Scotty Young variant, and this might be my favorite one. This was a really cool Scotty Young cover, so I had to get it, and it's a variant, so it's always nice to have a variant too. I might try to get the regular cover at some point. I wasn't planning on getting Deadpool and the Mercs for Money. Really new series, like brand new. Like I'm pretty sure like the next issue 2, just came out, but I got both the first 2 issues, as you'll see, because the next issue is Deadpool and the Mercs for Money, issue number 2. I got the first 2 issues to read in a row, which actually is really nice. This is a series I did want to try. I don't even have the mini-series of Deadpool and the Mercs for Money that was going on earlier this year, but I have the new ongoing, the first 2 issues, which is nice. I will try to pick up the mini-series at some point, and I guess I'm picking this up from now on, as a, issue 3, because I actually, the reason... what happened is, the person that wanted to get me comics, they got me issue number 2 of Deadpool and the Mercs for Money, and that was one of the mistakes they made. And I didn't have issue number 1. I actually took issue number 1 out of my pull list. I didn't ask for Deadpool and the Mercs for Money to go on my pull list, so I took it out and put it back on the stands. Well, actually not on the stands, but basically I did. So yeah, I ended up going back to get number 1 and other stuff, which I'll talk about later, because there was another mistake made by the person that got me comics by getting an issue, which I didn't have the issue beforehand. So now I'm officially picking up Deadpool and the Mercs for Money. I guess issue 3, I guess, will be the kickoff where I'm like it's officially in my pull, and I'm gonna pick it up. Even though 2 kind of was, because I didn't take it out, but 3 is like the real jumping on point for me, like going to be going with this series, especially as long as it's good, which I imagine this will be. These 2 issues will be great. I love this cover, Deadpool vs. Radioactive Man. That's cool. But yeah, this should be, these 2 issues should be great, and I hope they are. Also, before I go any further, I just made the last comic countdown, which will now be called Ranked. And I forgot to say the cover of the haul, which, I mean, I kind of did in the last comic haul, say which was my cover of the haul, but it was Black Widow number 5. That was the cover of the haul, just so you guys know. I didn't have time to say that, and I forgot till I was done. But yes, anyway, we're going to move on to the mistake, well, kind of. I'm going to have to wait a second to tell you the mistake here. But we have SpiderMan vs. Deadpool, issue number 7. And this is a really cool cover, like a classic format type cover. It's really cool. The font's all different. Everything's all different. This is the last issue before the story continues back up that we had before, where they're now going to try to find, with issue number 8, they're going to try to find who set up Deadpool and Spider-Man and whatever. But this is the last standalone issue is what I was trying to say. And it's really cool. I had no clue this is what the cover was going to look like. This might have, I forget if this was the book. I think one of these Spider-Man vs. Deadpool had a variant, a Black Panther variant, but I forget. And actually, we're going to move on to the next book, because I already said it. It is Spider-Man vs. Deadpool, issue number 8, with the old covers, with like the similar cover theme from the first 5 issues returning here, because the story is going to continue from issue number 5 now with this issue. And actually, here's where the mistake was made by the person, the last mistake and the second mistake. They actually, not only did they get me Deadpool and the Mercs for Money number 2 when I didn't have number 1, this is a really close family member, by the way. I'm not going to tell you who it was, but it was a really close family member who should kind of know what I, in a way, kind of know what I have and don't have. And then they also got me Spider-Man vs. Deadpool issue number 8 when I didn't have number 7. So I had to go back and get Deadpool and the Mercs for Money number 1, Spider-Man vs. Deadpool number 7. And the next issue, they had also got with me along with Spider-Man vs. Deadpool number 8 and Deadpool and the Mercs for Money number 2. But the last issue in this haul, I picked up along with these two when I went back to get them to fill the gaps. But yes, anyway, like I was saying before, I went on to that little rant or whatever discussion thing. We have here Spider-Man vs. Deadpool issue number 8, and we had number 7 too. So far, we've had 2 books from two different series. So we've had 4 books, but it's 2 for 2 different series. So I really have like little tiny runs here. That's cool. I prefer not to get 2 of the same 2 issues of the same series in the haul, but if I do, it always works out too. So that way I get the continuous story right off. Except in case Spider-Man vs. Deadpool is not the same story, but I mean, at least I get to continue the story regularly if I get 2 issues from the same series. But anyway, moving on to the book I would have put last, but I wanted to keep the theme going. All the books have been either Deadpool or Spider-Man, Deadpool, blah blah blah. So the last book has nothing to do with Spider-Man or Deadpool, so that's why it is last. But I wanted to keep the kind of like theme or going. I wanted to keep them in like sections, kind of. So I kept it that way. And the second last issue is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 16. The beginning, the first issue of Before Dead No More. And this cover is spectacular. This cover and the last cover, actually all these covers are, well, most of these covers are a cover of the Hall contenders. Like the Scotty Young variant is also this Scotty Young variant, the Spider-Man cover, and the last issue, the last comics cover in this haul are the contenders for the cover of the haul. Although, I mean, I also like Deadpool and Mercs for Money number 2 cover. Spider-Man vs. Deadpool number 8 is definitely not going to get it, and I don't think I'd give it to number 7 either, although number 7 has a cool cover. Excuse me. But yes, The Amazing Spider-Man number 16, Before Dead No More. I am excited. This could possibly be my favorite comic of the week. Before going into it, this is going into not reading any of these. I haven't read any yet. I would say this is probably my favorite, or I kind of want this to be my favorite. Oh, I just noticed like that's kind of messed up there. But yeah, anyway, I can't wait to read this. This should be great. Oh, this cover, I love this cover. This might be like the top contender for cover of the haul right now. Or this last issue is, which is Mockingbird issue number 5. I was only gonna get Deadpool and the Mercs for Money number 1 and Spider-Man vs. Deadpool number 7 when I went back for this to the comic shop to fill the gaps. But I got the opportunity to pick up one more book, so I took that chance and picked up Mockingbird issue number 5. Which was great. That was the right choice in my opinion. I've wanted this book. I wanted to get this book last haul, but I couldn't because I needed to get some of the older books that were just sitting in my pull for a bit, which is All New Different Defenders and Deadpool number 11 and Deadpool number 15. I needed to get those, so I didn't end up getting Mockingbird number 5. So when I got the opportunity, I got it this time. And I'm so glad I did. Last issue of Mockingbird was spectacular. It was amazing. I loved it. I think it ranked number 1, didn't I think, because that was 2 hauls ago now. I think it did rank number 1 in that comic countdown, which would have been 29. And I can't wait to read this. This is the last issue of the first story arc. We are going to find out, the story the puzzle box is going to be complete, and we're going to find out what the hell is going on with Mockingbird and what the hell has been going on in this series. So I'm excited. I think everybody's excited to read this if you're reading Mockingbird. I can't wait. This should be great. And this cover is awesome. This is another awesome cover. That's been like the theme so far. Like, not even reading these books. That's been the theme of this haul. Is awesome / great covers. Anyway, guys, we're only like 10.5 minutes in. This is a shorter video than usual, I'd say. We're a little below average. No, this is definitely below average. This is shorter than usual. Oh, some of the corners of these bags there, top of these bags are kind of messed up. Wow, this top corner right here is really kind of screwed. That must have happened from me taking them out and taking them in the vehicle and stuff. Wow, I need like tape or something. I need new bags and boards or take better care. I don't mess them up, but like I guess taking them out does or something. I don't know. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and even share if you want to. Check out my Twitter, rjepicgaming at rjepic1, to get notifications of when I upload videos. Sometimes I forget to link them, and it's a few days late. But if you haven't seen the video, if you don't see the video when I first upload them, you hopefully will know. Turn notifications on for me, and you will know when I have a video that you might not have watched. So, if you don't get to see it right away. But anyway, yes, like I said, I'll do all that. Check out the next video. Will most likely be ranked #1, which is basically the comic countdown, but with a new name. Where I'll be going through and ranking these comics from my least favorite to my favorites. So make sure you check that out. Ranked #1 for all new Comic Call #1. That'll be fun. We have all new #1s. They're connected now, so they're in line with each other. #1 of ranked will be for the #1 Comic Call. So now it's not confusing where we had Comic Call number 60. Comic Countdown number 30 was for the Comic Call number 60. Where it's like, okay, well, you start at 30. You start at like 30 comic calls in the comic countdown, so thanks for that. And it's kind of confusing, but now it's all straightened out, and I'm excited. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next video, which, like I said, will most likely be ranked #1. So check that out when it comes out, and I'll see you all later. And peace out, bitches. I don't know why I threw that in there, but this is another messed up outro now. See, I can't do an outro. I say peace out, and then I continue talking. That's my mistake. I just gotta shut up and press to stop recording. Luckily, I have extra time to actually do this, because like I still have friggin' 2 minutes left of recording that I can do. So I can mess up on an outro because I have enough time to. This doesn't happen all the time, and when I do have extra time, I usually mess up my outro. God, now I'm going on a rant. Anyway, guys, I gotta end this now before it goes any farther. I will see y'all later, yet again, and peace out. Ah, God. Okay, it's done. It's done. It's okay. Yeah.